Hi, FlossTube.
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching, episode 162.
12 plus 25 plus 20 plus 5 plus 30 plus 60 plus 5 plus 2 plus 3 is 162 cause math.
There you go. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back to our channel.
Happy Sunday night here in Ohio.
Southwest Ohio, yeah.
United States.
Yep.
Eastern
Daylight time.
Daylight time.
Yes.
And we're back.
This is a YouTube channel about cross stitch.
And as it happens, we're cross stitchers.
We know of what we speak.
Makes it a lot easier, you know?
It sure does. It sure does. Yes.
Well, we hope you've had a great week.
Yeah.
And got a lot of stitching in.
Mm-hmm.
And all that.
All the things.
All that.
So this week, pretty standard week, except
yes.
On Thursday, I had an in-house teacher workday at Keepsakes.
A what?
An in-house teacher workday at Keepsakes. Where
teacher?
I don't know, it's just trying to make a joke, Pam.
I don't know where she's going.
Hang
on.
We went to work, me and my employees and Barbara went to the shop on Thursday to get
Your employees?
Me and the other employees.
Oh, I thought you said me and my employees.
No, I have no employees. I am a co-worker.
I thought you were the employee.
I am an employee.
I'll try not to interrupt anymore.
Thank you. Just get the story out. Okay. So, Thursday's Keepsakes is typically closed.
Oh, that's right.
So, we went, me and my co-workers and my boss, who has employees, went to the shop to prep all of the kits for Coming to America, Women of the Mayflower by Brenda Gervais.
Right.
So,
exciting day.
We have not received our boxes yet, but we know that they have started shipping.
Yeah.
So, in preparation of that, we want to make sure that if you pre-ordered a kit or a box from us, that it comes in our doors and goes out our doors to you ASAP.
Correct.
So, we have the fabric and floss for those people that ordered it. And so it was nice to, that kind of stuff. You need a lot of space to do it. To lay all the threads out and stuff. And then it's just easier to do it when there's no customers around. So, right. Plus, we want everyone to be excited when they open their box.
And you are. If you have pre-ordered from Keepsakes, I've seen some of the pre-work and it is primo.
So, very excited about that. And, of course, you'll see the box on our channel because both Pam and I will be stitching it. So,
right.
When they arrive, then we'll show you them. And then after that, we had, on Thursday, we had a StitchCon meeting. We hadn't had one in quite some time since we've been kind of in this period of nothing happening, considering StitchCon 2020 was canceled. And we just had some things to discuss. And so we had a meeting. It was nice to see everyone.
Right.
Everyone wore masks and we were social distance and all the things, but it was nice to see everybody. So it's been a while since we've been together. So we got that out of the way.
Right.
And then Friday.
Well, Friday. Everybody know what Friday was. We assume everybody knows.
Yeah.
But
maybe you don't.
So.
And this past Friday was World Cross Stitch Day.
World Cross Stitch Day. Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought?
A year ago, we celebrated in Wausau, Wisconsin at the Needle Workshop.
Sure did.
And we got these cool shirts.
Mine's in the laundry.
And this year, of course, who would have thought, a year later, this year, a week ago, toward about 2/3 of the way through the video, I got one of these. Bing!
Yeah, it was like a light bulb situation.
It was a light bulb situation. And so we decided we would do an Instagram Live on Friday night. And she worked all day Friday, so it had to be a time when we could
both be home,
accommodate her work day, have dinner, and then do it.
Yeah.
And so it was 8 p.m. our time.
Yeah.
And at 8 p.m., people started joining us. It was fantastic.
It was great.
The one funny thing about Instagram Lives is that, obviously, because it's Instagram, it's vertical.
Right.
Okay, vertical screen. And it's hard for us to squinch into a vertical phone screen.
Yes.
And also, you have an hour. And we really didn't know how things were going to go. We had an idea that ended up being great as we started. So we went for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Roughly. We took a little bit of a potty break in the middle and came back. And we went for 2 hours.
And also for people that have never done, watched an Instagram Live before, the technology is so that everything that you see as a viewer is backwards.
Yeah, so Steph's here and I'm over there.
Is what it looks like in the
camera. It's what it looks like to someone watching.
Right. So, so everything's backwards. And so, when we were showing things, we're reading them because they were backwards. But it's just the camera technology within Instagram.
Well, we wanted to, I thought we needed to celebrate the wide worldness of this craft.
Absolutely.
And that's really the only way to do it.
Yeah.
And it was super fun. Of course, by being 8 p.m.,
a lot of our Europeans were asleep.
Our continental European people, most of them missed us.
Yes.
We did have at least 2, I think, people chime in from the Netherlands, which was cool.
Yeah.
We did have a couple of UK people. By a couple, I mean 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And then we heard from
a lot of people in
Singapore.
Australia.
We heard from New Zealand. We heard from Australia, Peru. Wasn't there a South American country? Brazil. We heard from Brazil. So
we had Manchester. We had a lot of Canadians, which was fantastic.
Right. Yeah, Steph was making a list.
And
Canadians, of course. Nova Scotia, Newfoundland.
Yep. Perth, which is in Western Australia.
Right. So we had a ton of fun.
Yeah.
There's a new feature with Instagram Lives where you can actually type out a question for the hosts.
Yeah, which is really cool.
You guys came up with those of you that were in on it, came up with some great questions. Some that were scrolling by, some we caught, some we missed. Because
it was impossible to get to all of them.
Throughout the 2 hours, we had about 250 people on with us.
On at one time.
At one time.
Yeah. So I'm sure there were people that came and went.
Oh, yeah.
But
so it was super fun. We always liked doing Instagram Lives, but there are a few little, inconveniences to doing Instagram Live. But we felt like it was worth it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So if you happened to, be asleep when we were doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Or missed it or wanted to go back and rewatch it. It's on my account. And, there's a lot of different possibilities of things that you can do with the video once it's done. And we decided that the best place for it to be is on Instagram. So those videos are saved under my IGTV. So if you go to my profile, and then there's an icon on my profile for IGTV, and you just click on it, and you can watch both hours back to back. You unfortunately don't get to see the comments as they scroll by, but the questions, we tried to be really good about reading the questions back. So for people that were watching it back. But so thank you to everyone who came out and hung out with us. It was really fun. We liked doing that.
I've gotten some feedback from a few people who've never done that before, and they had a blast, even if they didn't do anything but listen. It was fun. Yeah. So so that was World Cross Stitch Day.
And when did we hit the other thing?
Hit the other thing.
I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, that other thing.
Yeah, that other small thing.
Yeah. We hit another subscriber milestone, and it was a biggie. We are now in double digits.
Yeah.
And
thousands. 10K.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
And
very cool.
So we thank everybody who subscribes.
Yes.
And it is, and it works in reverse. It is a show of support, even if you do not watch us regularly. Yeah. It is a show of support. So we appreciate all of our now over 10,000 subscribers.
Actually insane.
Which is actually banana pants.
It is.
So that happened on Tuesday.
Yeah. Was it Tuesday? Yeah.
I think so.
I think
it
was.
Tuesday. Okay. And so I wish it worked like, earn your first million, and then things just incrementally grow. But
we gotta find more stitches out there. Let's go.
It's community. It's not competition.
This is very true. I was gonna say we do not do this.
No, we do not
for
do
subscribers.
This for subscribers. It just happens.
It's a cool way to keep track of.
So yeah. So that was pretty much our week.
It was. I would say
some highlights, some definite highlights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big week here. Just keep stitching.
All right.
So let's do Stitch Harmony.
We want to talk about Stitch Harmony.
Okay.
And why don't you explain it, and then we'll also mention this. Yes,
okay.
Please.
All right. So Stitch Harmony is our attempt at connecting stitchers together. So if you are a stitcher who lives somewhere and you don't have a local needlework shop where there's a community, you don't have a stitchy friend locally, right. You don't have someone in your area that you could potentially see in real life, then chances are there's at least one other person within driving distance of you that stitches. And if we are able to connect you with them, then we would love to be able to do that. So how it works is that you comment on our videos, use the hashtag Stitch Harmony, and then that way when we're scrolling through the comments, we can find them easier that way. And then we pick one every week and we share it on our channel, and then anyone who lives in that area, around within driving distance of that particular town or city or whatever, comments on the video and is like, hey, I'm so-and-so and I live here. And then the person who we've shouted out can go read through those comments and can find other people who live close to them.
Right.
So just a general PSA that we don't say this every week, but we get a lot of requests to do Stitch Harmony. I mean, it's not like overwhelming. We don't get like hundreds of requests every week.
No, but we get several every week.
Yes. And so we have to pick one out of that group of people, right? And then it kind of cycles back through and we pick another one and pick another one. And if you are not really interested in finding a stitching friend or stitching group or community or whatever locally, that's totally fine. We're not telling you that you have to.
No. It's optional.
But if we shout you out as Stitch Harmony, and someone wants to make connections, like, do your part. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The part that is crucial is that the person who uses the hashtag goes back to review the comments to see if there is somebody out there.
Yeah.
And we had a situation last week where we shouted them out, and they were in a unique location, and someone did comment on their hashtag and hasn't gotten a response yet. And I know people need to find time to watch FlossTube.
Oh, for
we
sure.
We get that. We get that. We fall into that category ourselves.
Yeah.
But we're starting to feel like there's a lot of effort on our part, and
which is fine. So we don't mind doing it.
It's nothing. It's no effort. I say it's a lot of effort.
I was going to say, you literally just said it was a lot of effort, and then you said it was no effort. What is it, Pam? Is it effort or not?
There is an effort.
Yeah,
okay?
for
it's
sure.
not like, physical labor.
Right. It's not laborious by any means.
We do search through all the comments, and we get a lot of wonderful comments on our videos every week. And so
But we're taking the time to share your comments.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Just, if you want to play the game, play the game.
And if you aren't if you aren't of a mind to go back and follow up and maybe make a connection,
right,
then maybe don't participate.
Right.
There are other people who might be more interested.
Absolutely. For sure.
Okay. So
all right.
Enough on that.
Yes.
So we
this week's Stitch Harmony.
This week's Stitch Harmony. So let's see if our little PSA helps us out a little bit this week.
Let's see. Who is it, Pam?
This is Debbie Carter. Can't go wrong with a name like Debbie Carter.
I mean,
right?
That's classic.
And she said, I would love to find a Stitch Harmony friend. That would be wonderful. I live in a small town named, and she Didn't think I would know how to pronounce this, and I think I do. So we'll see if I'm right. She says, I live in a small town named Mineola, Texas.
Yep.
If you pick me, I can't wait to hear you say my town's name. LOL.
It's either Mineola or Minola.
Oh, I suppose it could be the other. I suppose. So,
I mean, I would have initially said Mineola as well.
So she said very few people can pronounce it correctly. So maybe I'm missing the boat. I don't know.
Maybe it's Minola. Is it Minola? Debbie Carter, tell me.
But anyway, she said that's okay. It's just fun to hear people. Have a lovely day. So if
we said Mineola, Minola, whatever it may be,
right,
and your ears perked up because you live in, around, nearby, within driving distance of Minola, I'm going to say Minola because I like it.
Okay.
Minola, Texas, and you want to be stitchy friends with Debbie Carter, then or if you have room in your stitchy group for her, then please comment on this video and say, hi Debbie, I live in, around, nearby, within driving distance of Minola, Texas, and I'd love to connect with you. And then it is up to you, Miss Debbie Carter, to go back through and read the comments on this episode 162, and see if anybody else lives near you. And then start making connections and just
figuring out how to connect.
Right. So, Minola Stitches Unite.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. And we're going to do a little bit something different for Pam's pin comment. I did not pin a comment to the top of last week's comments because so many of them were comments relating to the giveaway.
Yeah.
And a lot of the answers to the giveaway question were very similar, and we'll explain that later when we do the giveaway.
Yeah.
But I got a lovely email, and I thought I would share it because it just proves that it's a small world.
Right.
So
this email was from one of our giveaway winners from last week's video.
Right.
From last video.
So we'll see if she watches this one, keeps watching, and it goes on for 2 or 3 paragraphs. So if you will indulge me, please.
Okay, Pam. I'd be happy to.
Obviously, the subject line of the email was winner from this week.
Yeah.
And she writes, hi, Pam. I was just starting to wrap up my night and putting away my stitching as you were wrapping up your video. And then I heard my name. Thank you so much for doing giveaways and sharing the treasures you have.
Our pleasure.
Both Stephanie and you are major enablers, but I find you personally are more dangerous for me. I have been watching you since pretty much the beginning. I have many projects in my stash that I can credit you for including Beachy Mood, a few Charlie Harpers, Charles Wysocki, Sam's in Stripes, Old Nantucket and or 13 Colonies. I have both. Early Americans, Colonial Goods, and I could go on. I am a New Englander.
Yeah.
So all your memories are familiar to me, especially since I live on the North Shore of Boston, less than an hour to Maine. Worked at Boston University near Simmons, and my best friend lives up in Maine, and because of her, I have friends from most of the areas you mentioned.
That's awesome.
I hope both you and Stephanie have a very happy cross-stitch day.
Thank you.
And then she said, before I forget, my address is, and that's for the giveaway. And she said, see you next week. Thank you, Connie, and that's Connie Crossan, who was one of our giveaways.
Where she live, Pam?
She lives in Beverly Farms.
Beverly Farms.
Beverly Farms, Mass.
Yes.
So, and she said that to tell Stephanie that Stephanie had pronounced her last name perfectly, which is a rare feat. And she said, I don't envy you having to pronounce some of the names you get. Great job.
So fun fact.
Fun fact.
I actually almost went to Boston University.
Yes.
I toured and I went there and I interviewed and I got in and then I ended up going to the University of Maine. But
right.
Wouldn't that have been funny, huh?
I know. I also got another email from someone who was at Simmons the same time I was, but she was in the Graduate School of Library Science. And we have corresponded because, truth be told, the main reason I went to Simmons was because I knew, even as a high schooler, that I wanted to work in libraries.
Yeah.
And, but the program is a graduate program.
Oh.
So I I went down. I got some
How
good.
come you didn't go there for graduate school too, then?
Because I had been in the city of Boston for 4 years. I wanted a change of scenery, so I went out to Illinois to get my.
You got to change scenery. Then,
I did. I went from the city to the cornfields.
Yeah, pretty much.
The
Soybeans, yeah.
Literally.
That's crazy.
So anyway, some New England ties.
Yeah,
and,
very, very cool.
We love it.
Yes, we do.
Alrighty. Let's talk about stitching, shall we?
We shall.
Alrighty then.
All right. So, I have been monogamously stitching this week because I want to get this done. Not deadline, but I would like to get this done before other things. Let's just put it that way.
Right.
Sorry, I don't want a crease in it.
You're not prepared.
Pam, don't come at me, okay? So, this is Sewn in Friendship. So you'll see it this week and then next week, and I should have it done by next week. I don't have very much left. Which is my friendship stitch along with my best friend KB. And so I am down in the roses.
Down in the roses.
Yes. So
you are almost there.
I am almost there. I thought this was going to take so much longer than it did. But I love it. But I had a minor setback because one of the called for colors in this is Apple Cider by Gentle Arts. When I kitted this up, we didn't have apple cider here. We didn't have apple cider at the shop. Couldn't find it anywhere. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to pick another color. And I picked Peanut Brittle by Classic Colorworks. It looked fine, but then I realized that it was supposed to be used for, like, the branches down here, and it was just too orangey brown. I mean, not orange, but, like, too tan. I don't know. It just didn't look right. And then, how did it work? So, someone had an overstock of Gentle Arts, and they sent some to me, and I thought maybe one of them was apple cider, but I wasn't sure. So I checked, and one of them was apple cider. And so I ended up frogging. So the legs and everything that's not white in his belly was peanut brittle, and now it is apple cider. And then obviously all of the branches, not the leaves, but the branches are all in apple cider. And I just think it looks better.
Oh, yeah.
It just looks better. Mm-hmm. And then there's also a humongous, but you can't really see it from here.
You can't. I kept telling you this afternoon.
You kind of can.
She ran into a slub.
Yeah, it's like a big slub. So if I show it to you up close, see? Right here. And it's driving me crazy.
But there's nothing
that I can do about it. So, it is what it is.
Right.
But, if I had...
Any kind of doctoring would make it look doctored.
Exactly. And so, if I hadn't said anything, no one probably noticed it.
Nope.
But yeah, so I'm almost done. I'm very excited about it. And then me and Kia will get to...
Actually, if you'd looked at the picture, now it actually...
looks like the picture?
The bird's breast, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So, and then as soon as I get all the roses done, then me and Miss Kia will be able to put in our initials, which we will put in together, probably on a Zoom call, and because we're not going to be together this week. So, yeah, and I love it so much.
Yeah.
So that is my Sewn in Friendship. Yay. Okay, Pam, what'd you work on?
Okay, I worked on, let's see. I worked...
You got two things over there.
On, what are they, whips?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so continuing with the I'll Be Home SAL.
Okay.
And if you don't know what I'll Be Home is, it is a series of 12 houses that are designed by Twin Peak Primitives. Yep. And we are doing a SAL.
Pam is doing a sale.
I'm hosting it. Anybody can join. You either, if you're on Instagram, you use the hashtag I'll Be Home SAL. No apostrophe, obviously.
Right.
If you are on Facebook, join the SAL Facebook group.
Which is linked below.
We have over 450.
Holy crap.
450 people in the SAL group.
That is a lot of Salers.
We have 2 speed bump questions just to keep the creepos out. You will have to answer those to be accepted into the group.
Yes.
But they're totally benign.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
And
you'll be fine.
some people are doing them on one big piece. Some people are doing them individually. And they're just beautiful.
They're lovely.
The called for is a dirty, either in linen or Aida.
Okay.
And so, under the category of, oops, almost lost that.
Pam?
Don't want to lose that needle minder.
Pull it together.
So I'm doing mine all on one big piece.
Yes, you are.
And I finished yesterday. Yesterday or this morning?
This morning.
This morning.
Yes.
I finished February.
Yeah.
So, this is February, up close.
Look at that.
There he is. And
oh, it's great, Pam.
There they are together, January and February. So
Look
January, February, and March will go across the top.
Yeah, they will.
Huge piece of linen that Kia lovingly serged for me.
She did, with love.
Yes. And so, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it.
I mean, yeah, you should be. It's pretty great.
Pleased with it. It was a pretty easy one to do. I mean, in terms of just the color assortment and so forth. Yeah. It's all on DMC.
Yes.
Called for. I mean, other people have done variations. Come on over to the Facebook group.
Yeah.
Because it's fun
a good time.
Fun to see what people are doing.
It sure is.
And that was my one whip. And then... No, this stays on the table.
Pam?
So, when I finished that, I was like, what do I do now? So I went to my other WIPGO selection for this month, which, as it turns out, is quite timely. This is a Bucilla Heirloom Collection Kit. It's on 28 count mushroom Lugana. It comes with...
Oh,
she hit her,
all I did was move it. That's funny.
She hit her phone.
Sorry.
And this is what the picture is. It is a Saturday Evening Post cover. And I fell in love with it when I saw it. It is called Rural Post Office at Christmas. And I want to read you the little description since it is timely.
Read it to us, Pam.
When the U.S. Postal Service was the only option for shipping Christmas gifts, and there was no such thing as overnight delivery, the slogan, "Don't delay mail today," was heard often during the holiday season. And you'll see the little sign right here with the running Santa.
Love it.
And some of you of a certain age will recognize a sign like that.
Do you?
Yeah, I think I remember seeing it maybe as a kid.
Okay.
The artist echoes this public service announcement in his painting using the P.O. or the post office of Georgetown, Connecticut. So you see the sign above the door says Georgetown. So that's Georgetown, Connecticut. That's the actual postmaster, Julius Johnson, inside waiting for Georgetown resident Levi Squires and his packages.
Look at that.
And Squires had been kind enough to loan the artist his truck, as well as the modeling services of his dog, an extremely patient cow. So
extremely patient
if you look in the cab of the truck, the dog is sitting there like he's driving, and of course, the cow with his checkered blanket on is in the back of the truck.
I love that cow.
So this was my second selection for WIPGO for August.
Yep.
And my goal is to finish the truck part.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to make it.
Really?
Not this month and probably not this year.
Wait, the whole truck?
Yeah.
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
truck. That's a lot of truck.
That is a lot of truck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even including the cab and or the pickup part and everything.
That was what I had in mind.
Wow.
But I don't know. But anyway, I started working on this part here this afternoon. I haven't even done the tire here. No. And I need to continue the snow-covered cab roof and so forth.
Yep.
But this is a very, very long-term project.
Oh, yeah.
And I am in no rush.
Okay.
So I'm just going to be very patient. I'm doing a lot of color completion, as you can tell. And
you highlighting?
Not yet. I may end up having to highlight.
I think you would.
But this color here, this part here by the dog's head and going up, that's not part of the truck. That is actually the pillar, a pillar of the door going into the post office. So that was my other whip, and I will put it back in the Q-snap this evening.
Oh boy.
And continue working on it. I think it's just going to be stunning when it's done.
Oh, yeah,
but
for sure.
At this point, it's very detail-oriented.
It is. So that was your third whip.
No, second.
Well, third total of the video, I guess.
Okay, yeah, third of the
I'm just going to put my whip away now because there's no more whips.
Put your whip away.
Sorry.
All right.
All right, let's get this thing out here.
Yep, we need to get this thing out.
Get this thing out, yeah.
So,
because it's time for finishes.
This is what I finished this week. This is from Prairie Moon.
Yep.
And I was working on it last week.
Was this your first WIPGO thing? What was your other thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the other one for WIPGO for August.
That's what I thought.
So this is Prairie Moon, and this is the house that Jack's built.
Oh, that's so great.
And I have a little artistic interpretation of this.
She does.
Now, the reason this is all kind of gooped up is that...
You mean dyed?
Well...
Gooped up.
Well, it's very, very stark, as you can see.
Yes.
And,
so tell them about your interpretation.
All right, this is my interpretation. Well, let me show the finish, and then I'll talk about it in a minute. So, did you just...
No.
See, I won't see that until we play this back.
Yep.
So, here's my finish.
Oh, Pam, it's great.
All right, so, as I was stitching this,
I'll point.
You think about the different shapes as you're stitching them, and they're just so awesome. And I left the house for last. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that. Okay. So I'm thinking if you start at the top, which is where I started.
Up here.
Those, there are only 3 colors in this. Black, a green, and a purple. Mm-hmm. And I used 310 and a couple of Sullivans. Those kind of look like weeds, right? With the skulls and everything like that. So I'm thinking that's like a forest or something like that. And then you see those witch boots.
Right here.
And I think of that as the gate leading to the house, right?
So you come through the weeds, through the shoes.
And then, of course, you have the 2 jack-o'-lanterns.
2 jacks.
And then you have this geometrical shape with the big skull in it. And I think that is a statue that's in, like, the
fountain,
circular driveway, if you will. I know, this is goofy, right?
Yep.
Okay.
For sure.
And then you have all these individual big weeds, like the bat, and there's a cat.
Where's the cat at?
The cat is down here, I think. The cat.
Okay. Sure.
And let's see.
See what happens when I leave her alone?
Yeah. There's a couple of jack-o'-lanterns. There's a spider.
Uh-huh.
And what else did I find?
I do not know.
Anyway, so that's around the house. And then, of course, you've got all the skulls going around. That's like the fence. And then the big house in the middle.
Yep.
So this was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I really didn't tire of all the black at all. It was really just kind of fun.
Well, you had a lot of the purple and green in this, like, in the forest situation.
Yeah, because I left the hole. And then when I had just the hole left in the middle, I thought, that house is going to fit in there? And I was just like...
And then Prairie Moon laughed at you and was like, of course
Prairie
it's going
Moon
to
went,
fit.
have faith.
Right.
Have faith. And of course it fits perfectly.
Of course.
So I'm very pleased with this.
As
I
you
think
should.
it'll be...
What fabric did you use?
This is doubloon,
Yeah.
32 count doubloon.
Yeah.
And there's not as much
Starkness.
darkness.
Or what did you say? Gunk. It's not as gunked up as the cover model is.
I will always associate this with listening to The Stand from Stephen King.
Gosh, that's why you went a little
Well,
cuckoo.
it's a big ass book.
Yeah, I know.
So-
I know.
So yeah, so for most of this, I listened to the second half of The Stand.
Oh, gosh.
And
did you finish The Stand?
Yes, I did. So
I'm
I'm
very
all ready.
proud of
It's
you.
going to be on CBS
All
All
access,
Access
which you got to pay for, like a monthly fee
in
situation.
March. But
Good, so you're way ahead.
so I made it right.
But you haven't read the Michelle Obama book yet, so you can't watch that on Netflix. It's fine,
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it.
Anyway,
Happy finishes, everyone. Okay,
there's
this.
that.
all right. Next, let's talk some promotional items.
Oh yeah, we got some good ones this week.
All
Holy
right.
cow.
It is time for the So Much to Love August Bag of the Month came.
Yep, we knew it was coming.
Yep. So how this works is, and it was about this time last year when she had openings for 2020s.
Oh, okay.
So I will get in touch with Karen, or Karen, if you see this video and you haven't heard from me yet, then
Let us know
Let
if
us
there are
know.
any openings.
but no, it's not like any openings for 2020. It's openings for 2021.
Right, for the next year.
So that should probably start
Okay.
soon. So when that happens, we will let everyone know,
Right.
of course.
Right.
So
It's just darling.
it
Of
is
course you know
very,
it's gonna
very, very pretty. And so every month we always get a love. So we break down, kind of do an unboxing, if you will,
Right.
of all of the amazing things inside of this package. So, and then at the end I show you the
be bag.
bag itself.
Right.
Alrighty, so sometimes we are lucky enough to get an exclusive chart, and this month is an exclusive chart that is from the amazing Karen Torres herself, and it is called The Whole Earth Smiles, and it says The Whole Earth Smiles in Flowers.
Isn't that sweet?
Very, very pretty. I love it.
Just
Yes.
beautiful.
And then there are, okay, so she said,
Oh, yeah.
so she said, I wanted something, or I included the little travel scissors so that we can pretend we are traveling somewhere besides Puerto Backyarda, which I thought was hysterical.
Yes.
So we got these really cool skizzers, which I'm excited about.
Yep.
Love them.
Yes.
And then she said that the candy, which is 3 packages of Smarties, is included because we all need something sweet right now. And as always, a bag of stash tea. And this month it is chamomile nights, which will help us get a good night's sleep with all the stress in our daily lives.
There you go.
So now it's time for the bag.
Right.
Okay.
And her design kind of followed.
The color scheme
colors
and
in the bag.
inspiration from this bag.
Right. Yep. Isn't that
Look at
pretty? I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm a
Yes.
sucker for blow.
And so she said that she loved this fabric because it kind of looked like embroidery to her a little bit, which I 100% agree. I love these big red flowers a lot.
Yeah.
They're really, really pretty.
Yeah.
And then this lace is really pretty. And of course her handmade heart, which is her signature. And then, girl after my own heart, it's a cream and blue polka dot interior fabric, which is beautiful.
Yep. I don't know. I didn't see the blue.
Did you just double check my work?
No, I double checked what it was.
Just kidding. So, thank you so much, Karen. We love it.
Yes, we do.
And so, a lot of times, if there are like unclaimed bags, or, you know, extras that she's sewn up, she will post those to her Etsy shop. So, like we do every month when we show the Bag of the Month Club from SewMuch2Luv, then we post a link to her Etsy shop below so you can keep an eye out for extras.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And then...
And now we want to talk about Twin Peak Primitives.
Yes, we sure do.
Our lovely friends over in the Netherlands.
Yes.
And, Stephanie, how does that work?
So, every week, we look through the twins' library of amazing charts.
Yes.
We pick one that we like, that we think that you will like too. We tell the twins, they say okay, and they make it 20% off for all of our amazing viewers, which includes you. So, this week, the name of the chart is what?
Well, they have been doing Santas every year for the last several years.
Yes.
And this one is particularly beautiful. So we thought we would feature it. Everybody's starting to think about the holidays.
Yes.
So this week's pattern of the week is the Twin Peak Santa for 2020.
It sure is.
And we'll insert a picture here.
Yay.
Isn't he just
dapper?
Dapper as can be.
Yes.
Yes.
We love his blue coat.
Yes.
So
if you love him too,
then you can go ahead and you can get either a PDF download from either the Twin Peak Primitives website or Etsy shop, both linked below. Or if you'd rather have a hard copy of the chart, which is totally cool with us, then you can do so by going to Threads Entwined, which is an amazing needlework shop in Northern California, also linked below.
Right.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Yes, and I try to let the twins know what we'd like to feature, maybe Thursday afternoon, to give them a little running start in terms of making it available. I encourage you to, if you are after the hard copy from Trish, it might not be there right now after you watch this video.
On Sunday night, but it'll be available by Monday morning.
But it'll be there Monday, Tuesday at the latest.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I happen to see that it is, the PDF is already posted in the Etsy shop. So just, you know, understand the whole workings of all of that.
Yeah, because once we tell the twins have to tell Trish.
Trish, right.
And then Trish is going to post it on the website.
Correct. Yeah. That's how that all works.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So that means it's time for
Mail Call. Oh, Smarties are good. Okay.
Oh, I want to have one.
Okay. So, this week in the mail, we got a beautiful card. It says a cheery hello. She's not British, but I just said because cheery.
Right.
From Sandra.
Right.
And she just said that you two brighten up my day. And it was a very, very sweet card. And inside of it was a gift card for us to take out to eat. So, or
Thank you,
to get
Sandra.
takeout.
We'll be getting takeout.
Absolutely. It
If we
was
use
so
it
kind.
soon. And hopefully, you know.
One day we'll be able to eat out again.
And all the ones that we can use it at are ones we love to get food from anyway. So,
And
thank you.
Both Seasons 52 and Yard House, it's like a Darden gift card.
Right.
Yeah, it's a Darden gift card.
Right.
We have outdoor seating.
Oh, that's something to think about.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we didn't have a whole heck of a lot of mail calls, so it was the amazing card and then this. So this didn't technically come in the mail, but it was a gift. So I was working on Friday, obviously, and in walked a newer customer, and her name is Tiffany. Hello, Tiffany. And she had come in, or at least I had seen her one other time before, and she had dropped something off to be finished, and we had called her, and she was coming back to pick it up. And so when she came in, I greeted her, and she had a bag on her shoulder, and Barbara said to her, "Is that more finishing for us. Looks like it. Like, she was excited about it. And she was like, actually, no, it's for Pam and Steph. And I was like, for Pam? This is it me? Is it for me? And so out of her bag, she pulls these boxes that, okay, so this one is yours. That she said her and her son painted together.
Where do you see this? This is adorable.
And they were filled with amazing, so this was mine. This is the flap because I'm keeping the contents hidden from you. And they were filled with amazing items. So first is this,
I got it. I got it. I got it. Proceed.
Is this amazing card, which was made by Tiffany. It says, on the back, it says, it's not a card, it's a masterpiece. That's funny.
And that's true.
Yeah. And says, it's sending sunshine, and it's beautiful.
Isn't that cute?
And then, you guys. Okay. Mine was heavy, and I was like, why is mine so heavy?
Why is hers heavy?
Because there's 2 cans of Mountain Dew in there.
There you go.
Which will go directly into the fridge after this video. And she gave me this really cool Crayola highlighter. Ooh. It says take notes on it. And so it's 2-ended. And so this
is the highlighter.
It's the orange highlighter.
Right.
And then this says eraser. So it's a highlighting eraser, which I think is freaking genius.
Right, right.
And then pad of Post-its.
Always.
With a little cat on it, which is
we live by Post-its.
So helpful.
Yeah.
This amazing.
What are you doing?
Pam? It's a needle minder.
Oh, it's so cute.
Look at it. It's a cat. It's a cat identity. And it says Kaffa on it. Kaffa coffee beans.
There you go.
Look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh. And then a box of Juju fruits, right? Juju fruits. Juju fruits. Love it. And then there was also a bunch of
those caramels. I love them. Those oh my god.
So good.
Some have already been eaten.
And then, which one do I show first?
It's your call.
Oh gosh. Okay. All right. Put that down there. Put the Juju fruits in it. Okay. So we have a restaurant here that is Frisch's, Big Boy.
It's a big boy. A lot of you have big boys.
Yeah. And they are having currently like a promotion using Fiona, the hippo, which is my favorite.
I got her a cereal bowl for Christmas.
That wasn't for Frisch's.
Never mind.
That was from Brookwood Prairie.
That was from Graders. Never mind. But a lot of local restaurants feature Fiona.
Yes, who is our local hippo hero.
Right.
And right now...
Heroine,
excuse me, yes. So she is, like, there's blueberry pancakes that I want to get takeout of. Because they're called Fiona's Big Berry Pancakes.
Oh, we can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And...
Just gotta keep reminding me.
Okay. It's Fiona, and look at the little t-shirt with the big boy and the little hippo and the hippo. And she's eating the burger. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it so much.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
It's adorable.
It's so cute. And then this must have been yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm just going to show it to you.
Yeah.
You guys, that's me. With scissors.
And the hair.
And my hair. And my cross stitch.
Right. It's amazing.
I love it. Oh my gosh, so cute. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It was really something.
All right, Pam, show everyone what you got.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to play with my highlighter.
First, I want to show you this lovely card. This is the envelope. Look, with the anchor on it. Isn't that cute?
Very pretty.
And look at this card. I'm going to say this is just about perfect.
I mean, yeah.
I need to just put this in a frame or something. Look at that. Look at that.
It's pretty.
And a lovely note from Tiffany on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
She is Tiffany Anderson on her YouTube comments.
Okay.
But that is just beautiful. That is just beautiful. So thank you, Tiffany. I got a highlighter eraser in purple.
I want to play with it too.
So we'll see how that goes.
I'm just very intrigued. I mean, it's a Crayola product.
I got a stack of Post-its. I live by these things.
She does. I
really
need her to live by them.
Yes. I got 3 tea bags.
Ooh.
Decaf vanilla nut creme.
Creme.
A Twinings Earl Grey. And an English breakfast.
I mean.
So, are you experimenting?
I am.
Oh my, it does work.
Y'all.
Holy moly.
Okay. I don't want to show my notes.
All right,
page.
let me finish my stuff.
That's fine, go.
I got a Mayflower stamp from
It's a
2020. A needle minder made out of a stamp.
Yes. I mean, it's a resin. It's not made out of a stamp.
No, it depicts a stamp.
This is one that you have.
I know.
Okay.
I got a couple of coffee candies. I love those.
Really?
I got more caramels. And the
Dang.
pièce de résistance. Okay, people. This is so funny, too. These
Tell
are
us why it's
candies
funny.
called... These are candies called Boston Baked Beans.
And they're candy-coated peanuts?
They are candy-coated peanuts. And if I open this box, it's over.
Really? I didn't know you liked them that much.
Oh, my God. Now, you see this little Boston Baked Bean
I do.
pot right here?
Yeah.
So a friend of mine, a genealogy friend of mine named Jane, she doesn't watch this channel. She's a genealogy friend. She was so excited because they went to Maine this summer and she got a Swayze
Like Patrick?
bean pot.
Oh, that's the one I gave you?
And she was all excited because Swayze had a building down on Commercial Street in Portland. And so they've become collectibles. Steph got me one when she went to market with Barbara. And
did.
Barbara likes antiquing, and they made an antiquing stop. And Stephanie got me a bean pot from Swayze.
Sure did.
And then here comes Boston Baked Beans candy.
Don't you put them in that bean pot.
No, no, no. These are going in my mouth. Are you kidding me?
Here, give me.
Okay. And then I got a little person too.
Look at Pam's little person.
Look at my little person with the haircut.
With your mouth wide open like it always is. Yeah. So look, if you put them together,
Here
it's
we are.
It's Pam and Steph. It's
There
Pam and
you
Steph.
are.
Don't kiss me on camera, Pam. Okay.
All right.
Now, watch. Okay.
Watch this. She's been playing with the highlighters.
So I got the highlighter.
Look at that.
This is the eraser end.
Yeah.
No tricks here, people. Just treats.
Right.
Are you watching?
We'll just run it through the middle.
Let Pam. This is my demonstration. Look at that.
That's amazing.
Look at that. I mean to tell you.
This could be helpful.
This could be helpful to all you cross stitchers out there. You know, anybody watching this.
That might be cross stitching.
Maybe, because...
You never know.
Alright, y'all. So it's a
game changer.
And I have to say, what is really, really amazing, and I was a little bit worried about this, is, okay, so I just erased it all, which, yes, you can tell it's a little bit wet. It's going to dry. Give it a minute. But it didn't erase the blue lines on the notebook paper.
Right.
Tiffany, you just changed my world.
That's right. You rocked her world.
Thank you so much. I'm so
Right.
excited. I can't wait to put these little people up, too.
I know.
All
It
right.
was so funny.
Yay. So thank you so much.
So that was hand-delivered mail, and I wanted to show my box
Oh, yeah.
with the whales. Check this with the whales. Is that not funny?
So
Especially
cute.
after last week.
Here. Yeah. Love that.
So thanks, Tiffany, and thanks, Tiffany's kids,
Yes.
who did the creative boxes.
We
Lovely.
appreciate that.
All right. So that means
It's time for haul.
haul. Who's going to go first?
Why don't you go first? Because I
Okay.
have more than you do.
Okay.
What else is new?
Finally, mail from Russia. Who'd have thought?
Okay.
I picked this up.
Do you know when you ordered that?
I was going to look. It was probably a month or 6 weeks in
okay.
coming, which actually in current situation
I was
is
going to
not
say
that
that's
bad.
actually fantastic.
This is one of those, I think, in Americanization of the Russian language, it's oven, I think.
Oven?
It looks like obey, but I think it's oven. I don't know. But you'll recognize this logo if you've gotten any kits or anything from Russia. This is Edgartown Light in the shape of a maple leaf. I just thought it was pretty.
It is pretty.
And it's a full kit. Edgartown is on...
Do you need me to look it up?
I don't want to misspeak, so hold please.
All right, hold the phone.
You want to pause the video?
Nope. Because you didn't do your homework. So
I know it. It's slipping my mind.
So, Edgartown?
Yes. Quick.
Oh, quick, huh?
Yeah.
Edgartown, Canada.
No, not Canada. Massachusetts.
Oh. Why is it in a maple leaf then?
All of the ones in the series are in the shape of a maple leaf. And what is that right there? What is this piece of land here?
Martha's Vineyard?
That's what I wanted to say, but I wanted to be absolutely sure.
Okay.
Martha's Vineyard. Okay? So Edgartown Light, Martha's Vineyard.
Yes.
And we have ancestors that came from Edgartown.
Perfect.
So that was the special.
Perfect.
Specialty.
Love it.
And then I've been wanting to get this from a long time from our wonderful friend Misty.
Yes.
And this theme has been done several different ways, but I thought Misty's interpretation was particularly cute.
Yes.
And so Steph knew that I wanted this and brought it home from the shop the other day. It came out this year at Market.
Sure did.
Yeah, it was a Market release.
Yep, it sure was.
This is Misty Purcell, and this is Luminous Fiber Arts Coffee First. And there are a couple things that I like about this. I like that the bird is a chickadee, because that's the Maine state bird.
Sure is.
And I like this sentiment right here. Coffee first, then the worm. And she put the worm right down there. And it's so, so cute.
It is very cute.
So I really think this is cute. I might order some of Misty's fabric to do it on. I just think it's
good luck. She's always sold out.
Yeah. I think it's just super, super cheery and
it's quite cheery.
Adorable. Yes. So, Steph brought that home for me from Keepsakes. And
I also brought that home for you too.
And she also brought home this one. This is from the Northwood Santas.
This is brand new.
Brand new. There's a juniper and a hollyberries. Not so sure, but had to get this one. This is Pine Tree Santa.
Love him.
Because, of course, Maine is the pine tree state.
I mean,
and so
it's super cute.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. And that'll be super fun to do.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of bunnies down at his feet. Got the trees, got purple mittens.
I mean, he's cute.
And he's just plain cute.
Yeah.
So, I don't know that I'll get the other three. But
Other two?
But I had to get Pine Tree Santa.
Well, yes, of course you did. Okay.
What did you get this week?
So, this is random and weird. And I will report back when I, okay, we're good. Once I try these out.
Right.
But I asked Barbara, I said, hey, Barbara.
Right.
Are there any needles that are sharper than a size 28? Or smaller eye than a size 28?
Smaller eye or smaller in diameter?
Smaller than size 28.
Okay.
For like your higher count fabrics.
Okay.
And she was like, not that I know of, but you can try a sharp. And I'm like, a what? So she was like, and so she found this set for me, and I ordered it from Access Commodities, and it is from Bowen. I don't typically stitch with Bowen needles, but it is this huge set of sharps. Now,
sharps are used for quilting, I think.
Oh, I just dropped the needle threader. Dang it.
Well, you can get it later.
Whatever, it's fine. Or like hand embroidery or something. So there's like obviously a crap ton of needles.
Right.
But like, and I usually use petite. So like, I don't know how these are going to go. But it was $6.50 for the package. So whatever, I got it.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll see. Some of them are just banana pants. But if anybody knows of like a smaller, just...
I don't think there is anything.
Or if there's a needle that, like for 56 count or like 46 count, I would just be curious to know.
Yeah.
Is what I'm...
Throw it out there.
Right. All right. So, I was perusing on Etsy, and I had this in my favorites for a while, and so I just, add to cart. Thank you so much. And this is what SewMuch2Luv calls a sidekick bag. So it's like a little notions bag. And
Cute.
look at them. Look how dapper they are.
Yeah.
And then the inside is plaid. Check, excuse me. And I use these for everything. From like, I use them for obviously cross-stitch notions, but also like pencils and pens and, new highlighters that fit perfectly inside of this. So, yeah, so I got that, which is fun. And speaking of Misty at Luminous Fiber Arts, I actually placed an order with her this week because she, in her Etsy shop, she had something that I had been looking for a while, and which was a Brenda Gervais chart. And so I got that and then another chart by Misty as well. So the first chart I got was by Brenda Gervais, and it's called On Pins and Pumpkins. And I had seen someone FFO this. So, like, how cute is that? It's a little pumpkin.
A big, tall pumpkin.
It's so cute.
Yeah, cute.
It's so cute. And then, a lot of people have been talking about this on FlossTube and showing this, and so, I decided to do my part a little bit and purchase Gathering Berries. So, for those of you that don't know, the proceeds from this chart go to help a really good friend of Misty's in their cancer treatments. And so, red's my favorite color, so, like, just buy the chart.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do the thing. Okay, so, probably 2 weeks ago now, at this particular juncture, I got reached out to by an amazing viewer whose name is Mary Darling. And she reached out to me, or she reached out to Pam, she reached out to me through Pam, through the email address. And she was downsizing some of her stuff, and she wanted to get rid of some charts, and she wanted to know if I was interested in them to buy them from her. Not to give them to me, but to buy them from her, which is totally cool. And so she listed off some that she had, and I told her which ones I'd be interested in, and then she told me, and then she asked if there was something I was looking for in particular, and so I sent her my wish list, and then she came back and said, here's the items I have off your wish list, and then I peed my pants, and then her and I, on Tuesday evening, it was Tuesday night, right?
I don't remember.
Okay, I think it was Tuesday. Mary and I actually Zoom called together, and where we talked prices, because a lot of these are out of print Blackbird design books and charts that I've been looking for quite some time. And so we wanted to just, make prices fair
and do a negotiation.
Correct.
See how close you came to what she expected
wanted,
and what you were willing to pay.
Correct, exactly. And so we did that earlier this week, and then she mailed them to me, and I got them in the mail. So, before I show any of these charts, I want to just make this disclaimer.
Right.
All of these are out of print, and I'm not interested in doing anything with them right now.
No.
I have charts that I've loaned to people that are out of print that I have not received back.
Yes.
And that's not cool to me. And so that when someone does that, then you're just like, why lend a chart out? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, anyway, so let's show the charts.
Are those new? Is this new?
She mailed me them in these.
Oh.
Inside the big, the big package.
If they haven't been used yet, we could use them for something.
Well, maybe we will.
Okay.
I'll just put them over here then. So she sent a very cute little thank you note, which was cute. So the first two are from Prairie, Birds of a Feather. So this is Garden Cat. It's huge, and I'm obsessed. It's actually not that huge. It's actually only 182 by 91. Mm-hmm. But, pumped. Mm-hmm. So cool. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, I'll go through these quickly, I promise. And then this is Scaredy Cat. Look at that. Look at that cat. By Birds of a Feather, also. And, yeah. And then this one is a cricket. Now, this particular one, I don't know if this is out of print. I just never seen it before. And it is called The Cat. And I love that. Mm-hmm. I love that cat. And then there's also a pillow option, or, you can do it one of two ways. And it says, a home is just a house without the cat. Which is true. So, and this is book.
That colorway is really pretty.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Mm-hmm. And it is book number 156. Okay. And then the next one is a Prairie Schooler, which, to my knowledge...
Strangely enough, I didn't have this one.
Yep, and it is still out of print. And it is book number 14.
14.
And it's called Holiday Homestead.
Love it.
So, my favorites are this red bird, this birdhouse, this goose, and this quilt. Mm-hmm. Love it.
Yep.
Love it. Look, that's publications available. Look at that short list.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Way back.
All right, and these are from The Good Housewife. So the first one is Chester. He looks regal. And then S. Claus, get it? Look at that. And it says Merry Christmas. So cute. And then this one is Minerva. Look at him. Mm-hmm. Love it. Mm-hmm. All right. Now for the blackbirds. Guys, I still can't even believe that these are mine. Okay. All right. Peppermint and holly. This has been on my freaking wish list since I can't even tell you when. And I won't show you everything in the book because that would take forever. But this is my favorite. It's absolutely beautiful. And it says, let virtue be my greatest care, and study my delight. So shall my day be always fair, and peaceable my night. And then there's one other one that I want to show you. And I'm really sorry that I didn't mark the pages. And I'm really sorry if I bend the crease, Pam. I don't want you to be mad at me. There it is.
Don't bend it back.
Okay. Look at that! It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So that's Peppermint and Holly. And then the next book is with Needle and Thread, which is like one of their half-size books. And that one is one of my favorites. I love it so much. Oh, it's so pretty. And then also that one. Gorgeous. Stunning. And there is, I think 6 or 8 projects in here. So, with needle and thread. Okay. And the rest of these are, oh no, there's one more book. Okay. This is called Tricks or Treat. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, look at that little bird, though. Yeah. Oh, I've wanted this book. I can't even. I have lost many an eBay auction on this book. Oh. Okay. And so, yes, the rest are all loose feathers. So the first is Vintage Bloom, which Mary had made. This is a zipper pouch, and then this is a sampler, and she had made the zipper pouch, and it was absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, it was cool. And then next is, so that's loose feather. That's not a loose feathers. This is loose feathers number 14, and it's called Summer House. I love the colors of this so much. So pretty. This one I just saw go on eBay for an asinine price. And so bless you, Mary. And this is Strawberry Garden. Oh, that is all, I don't know if you can tell, but that is all Lazy Daisies.
Oi.
Oh, I can't wait. And this is one of my, I mean, I love all the ones I got, obviously, but this is one of my favorites. And this is Bluebird's Message. Just the colors are really, really pretty in this so much. And then I got Their Song. And it says, I value my garden more for being full of blackbirds than of cherries, and very frankly give them fruit for their songs. Love it. And then the last one I got is Summer Basket. I love those sweet pastels. Been on my list for a while. And then also there's like a little fob too that was included. I mean, pretty damn good.
Yeah. And I listened to him negotiate on Zoom, and they were very, very close.
Yes.
So that
worked out good. Perfectly. It was good. So thank you so much, Mary. And like, just to think of, I mean, to think of me, it means the world. So, yes. Okay, my last little bit of haul. I picked this up at Keepsakes. This is a new release from Shepherd's Bush called Thoughts of Home. And it says, family, safe, love, and joy. And I just think the sheep are just very sweet. And that's a big Shepherd's Bush button that I have to get. So, yeah, love it. And then, I couldn't help myself. But I had to add a new chart to my October starts. I know. Look, it's already in a bag.
She's already got it kitted up.
And it's in this bag.
This Amsterdam bag.
Amsterdam bag. Because this new release from Ink Circles is Reflections of Amsterdam. And I'm freaking obsessed with it. Yeah. It's so cute.
Look at all the bicycles.
I was just going to say, look at all the bicycles. Look at all the cute little houses.
Yeah.
I'm dead. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to stitch it on some 40 count fiber on a whim in stone. And I'm going to, ironically enough, stitch it in Americana. Which is funny.
Yeah.
I love I wanted to do it like all blue colorway. So very exciting about this.
Yes.
And then I had to find a project bag. And luckily I had this beautiful one right here.
Yep.
With all my Amsterdam houses and my little windmill charm on it.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So that was haul.
That was haul. I mean,
mostly Steph's.
So go back and take screenshots and add those to your unicorn list if any of those blackbirds or any of the other ones. Because you never know when someone's going to say, what's your unicorn chart? And then maybe somebody will have it.
That's right.
There you go.
So there you go.
Okay.
All right. It's time to
give something away, isn't it?
Give something away.
So last week, we wanted to give away this beautiful copy of A Cross Stitch Christmas, which is the 2020 Christmas book from Craftways / Hirschner's, thanks to an amazing subscriber who mailed us her copy because she wanted us to use it and give away. Mm-hmm. Okay, great. And so like we do every week, that we have a giveaway. We show you all the process of that, and I take a video of me picking a winner. We asked you if you wanted to enter, to tell us what is at the top of your Christmas list this year, and a lot of your amazing entries, a lot of them had to do with just getting back to some semblance of what life was like before quarantine. So I agree with that. That would be nice to be with people again.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I will insert the video of me picking a winner. Hello, friends. Welcome to this week's giveaway portion of the Just Keep Stitching show. This week we are giving away the Cross Stitch Christmas 2020 book from Craftways. And so we asked you all to comment on this video and tell us what was on top of your Christmas list. And so we're going to go over here to the YouTube comment generator. We're going to, put in the URL for the YouTube video. And we are going to filter comments, searching for the word list. And let's see how many wonderful people commented. Let's see. 295. All right, so if you commented using the word list in your comment, then you have a 1 in 295 chance of winning. All right, let's pick a winner, shall we? Cheryl Coffin. Another amazing time hanging out with Pam and Steph on a Sunday night. The top of my Christmas list? Well, there's an easy one for this year, for the pandemic to end, for families and loved ones to be back together, to be able to travel without restrictions, and to be able to finally set sail on our family cruise. Thank you so much for coming into our homes each week, making us laugh and forget about all the things for a moment. You are so welcome, Cheryl Coffin. Congratulations. That is also on the top of our Christmas list as well. Wouldn't we all love for that to happen? So, Cheryl, thank you for your lovely comment. You have won this gorgeous book. Please send Pam an email with your mailing address to Pam's email address, which is listed in the description box below this video, and we will get this out to you as soon as we hear from you. Thank you so much, and thank you all very much for commenting on last week's video. Now it's back to regularly scheduled programming. Bye.
Right.
So congratulations, Cheryl.
Yes, Cheryl. Congratulations.
So, you get to take this book home. And by home, I mean take it home from the mailbox when we mail it to you.
Right. So you're going to get in touch with us at my email.
Yes, you are. Which is listed in the box below.
Give us your mailing address. And we've got a nice mailing envelope all set.
We sure do.
Just send that out to you.
Just got to put your address on it.
So, congratulations. Yeah. And thank you to everybody who commented. I think there were over, I don't know, there were just hundreds.
There were like 295 for the giveaway. Yeah.
And
we will have another giveaway next week.
There were like over 400 comments
really?
All told. Yeah. So, thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
We don't have anything to give away this week, but of course with our milestone subscriber number, we've got to put our 50 caps together and come up with something super, super special.
Yes, we do.
All right, plans. Do you have any?
I plan on going to work tomorrow and Tuesday. I'm hoping that the Brenda Gervais boxes come this week. That would be amazing.
Yeah. And then what do you have to do? Call everybody?
I mean, a lot of people, we have their information on file if we're shipping it.
And you got to ship it.
And then if people are local, then we call them and tell them they're there.
Pick it up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, no, I have nothing exciting happening next week other than that.
Well, beyond stitching, I really don't have anything going on. I took, I took a trunk full of stuff to Goodwill this past week. And I took a trunk full of books to the Public Library of Cincinnati and Hamilton County.
Sure did.
They have not been accepting donations through the quarantine, but
really?
Have set up some dates at a distribution center.
Oh, that's cool.
Way downtown. And so I went down and...
Way downtown, huh?
It was way downtown.
Like with the main branch downtown?
No, it wasn't near the library. It was actually...
That's sketchy.
Dalton Street.
Oh.
Yeah. Pretty close to the river.
Yes, I would say.
I went down early Saturday morning and popped the trunk, and they took the boxes
That must
out.
have been a nice drive for you.
Well, it was kind of, surreal when you don't get out.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're driving down into your old, work environment.
Yeah.
And it's just like, wow, who would have thought?
Yeah, it's weird.
Anyway, I had one of my old World Series t-shirts on, and one of the guys, they all have masks on, but one of the guys had a Boston cap on. And I rolled my window down to tell him that the books were in the back. And I said, hey, I like your shirt. And then he looked at me. Hat. And then he looked at me and he goes, yeah, and I like your shirt. So anyway.
Did you have a Red Sox bumper sticker on your car right now?
I can't remember. Some of my bumper stickers are worn off.
I know.
Anyway. This coming weekend, the Craft Gallery in Findlay, Ohio is having, I think it's an annual event. They are having what they bill as a garage sale. And they invite anybody who might have stitching materials, charts, kits,
fabric,
floss, notions, frames that they want to get rid of, to rent a table for a small fee, and either outside or inside you can set up a table, and people can come by and shop. And Steph and I have gone through some of the stuff that we've had around the house for a while, stuff that we would love to give somebody. And
just my tastes have changed, so
right.
A lot of that stuff.
And so Steph has to work.
Next Saturday.
The staff at the shop divvy up the Saturdays now, and that happens to be her Saturday for August. So it'll be me, myself, and I, and
you'll be fine.
And I'm looking forward to it. It is from 10 to 4 at the Craft Gallery in Findlay, Ohio.
Yeah.
Paula is providing lunch.
Cool.
She asked that I talk about coming up there. I'm really excited. And so if you have something you'd like to do on Saturday, swing by the Craft Gallery and see what everybody has.
Yep.
You might find a treasure. And I know my stuff is going very, very cheaply. So
we just want it.
Come by and then go inside and buy some stuff from Paula. Too, while you're there. Because Paula
bring something to get framed.
Yeah, bring something to get framed, because I'm picking up framing there Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
And my Lincoln.
Am I taking? Maybe I'll give you something.
You might give me something, and because they do a great framing job.
They do.
And I also have a project bag that I'm going to pick up.
Oh, that's right.
That Beth made. So I'm excited to get that.
Well, I hope you have a great day there.
Maybe see some friends that I haven't seen in a while. So,
but don't forget to wear your mask and keep socially distant.
Absolutely.
Please.
Yes, absolutely. So, Craft Gallery, Saturday the 22nd, 10 to 4, Findlay, Ohio. Should be a great day. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. But we can move inside if we have to. Okay. So, that's what's on the agenda. The crock pot has been cooking all afternoon, and it's smelling pretty darn good.
It is.
So, we're
very excited about it.
We're salivating for our dinner. And we're glad that you were able to stop by and visit with us. Yeah. We hope you saw something that you liked.
And my paper's all dry now.
See? Look at that.
Go buy some Crayola.
It's a miracle.
Do it.
It's a miracle.
Do it.
Have a good week. Hope you get some stitching in. Hope you like your projects. Hope you find something that gives you comfort. And
sorry.
What'd you do?
I moved it.
Well,
whatever.
If that doesn't... Hey, our light survived the whole video this time.
Yeah, because you didn't mess with it.
Well, maybe it was my fault. Who knows?
It usually is.
All right. So take it easy, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching. Bye!